Okie dokes, time to get back into the Nightmare Zone episode. Am I allowed to say this episode on YouTube without getting demonetized? Episode 69, ladies. 69. But, yes, we are getting there. Shout out to D. Silverleaf and to his dog, Sethera, kind of a fantasy sounding kind of name for the dog, made the comment about getting frustrated with the random bloaters. Yep, they are pretty annoying. Like I said, one of the best ways to deal with them is, honestly, if your characters have a lot of hit points, then, well, just stay in the car and deal with it, and just take some meds, especially if you have strong painkillers. Those are ideal. But yeah, if it's too dangerous to get out, just tank the damage, which is not too bad if you have full health, like if your fighting is maxed out. But otherwise, yeah, it can suck, especially if the zombies are ready to take advantage of it. So, I'm guessing we were going to be using this guy. Okay, the first thing I want to do is deal with those hostile humans. So we got daylight, and I want to make sure that we make use of our daylight. So, step one, gas launcher. How much ammo do we have? We gotta go to the bottom of the list. Or we could just be out. The ammo would be at the top of the list. What am I thinking? I'm thinking about the manually thrown grenades, which these would be at the bottom of the list. Oh, we got plenty of these. So we're going to deal with those guys. This is perfectly fine to use. This is actually perfectly good equipment. We are going to... Oh, that's not the right button. Let's go ahead and activate our... this, because we are going into kind of a heavy combat situation. Let me double check all these. That's fine. All of that's fine. Okay. We want to make sure we're getting some stuff done during the day. Our target are these guys here, who I'm not sure if they're actually going to go hostile on us. I think we're going to take this vehicle as well. Someone asked if I do State of Decay 1, which I am going to do. Obviously, I'm going to go through the main story. I'm going to go through Lifeline. They asked if I was going to do Breakdown. I don't know if I'll go through all of Breakdown, but what I think I'll do is at least unlock all the characters. Because the funny thing is, when I thought about it, Breakdown is actually a lot like the Bounty Broker. You have these little challenges you have to do. But in Breakdown, it would unlock you... Oh, wait, this guy is tired. That was, let's just drop it all on the ground. That'll be easier than sifting through our inventory a second time. Let's take Mackie out then. Save some gasoline. Mackie, you're up. How much infection do you have? Barely any. You'll be fine. You'll be good. Oh man, even better. I don't even have to, like, stop. I can just kind of spam it.
Hey, anyone? I need some help.
Wait, we can heal for free as well. What is this? Give me that free health.
Tell ya, could have done a lot worse than you guys.
Toss this away. Alright. That was much faster. Make sure I got everything. I got this, 2 stacks of ammo, 3 of those. Okay, yeah, we got everything. Off we go. We got stuff to do this episode. One of the things I definitely noticed is that I think people are just generally losing interest in State of Decay 2 overall. Like, I'm getting a lot more comments of people saying that, you know, I'm just moving on from the game. You know, they're basically done, and you know, I don't blame them. There hasn't really been a whole lot to shake up the game. Heartland was okay as a distraction, but it just didn't add any persistent content. That's why if you watched my video where I took the survey, like, what the game really needs is persistent content. It needs, like, stuff to do at a max level of skill. We're at the high level, or just a community that's been in the game for, you know, 50 days or more. Even before 50 days, maybe like 20 or 30 days in, and you're just gonna run out of things to do. You're just kind of going through the motions, and I think that's gonna happen to every game. There's no doubt about that. That's one thing I want to point out. That's always going to happen. Oh, it looks like I forgot to bring zombie. Okay, fortunately we've got an outpost nearby. So in my haste, I forgot a few essential ingredients. We're not gonna use the scent block though, because we're running low on scent block, so I'm just gonna have to hide from the zombies the old-fashioned way. Since they've chosen to bunker down in a town area, that should actually be pretty easy.
We're under siege and need reinforcements now!
Somebody sounds kind of fucked.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's definitely one of the issues, though. I definitely, because I think a lot of people are just tired because the pot hasn't been stirred too much. And, like I said, I don't think that State of Decay is not a live service game, but the stuff they added could have been focused more on long-term growth. I think that still would have been a good idea. Let's drive close enough and just see if they actually are hostile humans ready to fight. Oh yeah, they're ready. Okay, so let's honk the horn a little bit. Is there oh, there's a ladder up here. Even better. So I should be able to easily... And even if they shoot me, I'll fall down into cover.
Fire in the hole!
Grenade!
Let's wait for some of them to... Oh, he's getting bit, so we can actually estimate that throw about right there. Overthrew, but I think I still got him.
Survival instinct is a powerful thing. Even stronger than the
Oh my god, did we get all of them in one throw? Yeah, we got them all in one throw. That was economical. That was one of the unique humans. I don't honestly think we would want to loot any of those guys. I don't think they honestly would have anything good, to be completely honest. They're just a random community of, like, people who dare to defy my will. But we've changed their attitude. They see it my way now. So it's all good. Does this guy have stealth? Yes, he does. That gives me an idea. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to rearm at this... What do you call it? Outpost over here? And since we have stealth, we may as well just strip all of the parts or the materials out of it real fast. Because that means we can fast search without worry of causing damage, or causing damage to ourselves by just causing all the zombies to come in, etc. We'll be able to search very quickly. It looks like we should just follow the road a bit. Obviously, though, if interest in State of Decay is waning, that's obviously not the best news for the channel, which is why I do want to move into other things like State of Decay 1, and eventually you get to the point where you've outgrown State of Decay 2. That will not be true for State of Decay 3, and like I said, as long as people still want to watch State of Decay 2, I'll continue making content for it.
All that work for this?
But at the same time, I do want to think about where the channel should go afterwards. Or not even necessarily afterwards,
Diddly squat.
but just when the time has come.
Not bad.
Good. Oh, there's one. Pipe bomb. Not, oh, I think I saw it. There it is.
Nothing more to do here.
Oh, there's two of them here. Nice. So, like, the reason we need so many of these bags of materials is because we're just in this situation right now where we're not getting regeneration to our weapons. And that means we need as many parts and materials to convert into parts as we can get our hands
Here
on.
with fat pockets.
A decent number of chemicals.
Zilch. This place looks safe for
This
now.
is probably my favorite thing about stealth. Like, I don't even use the stealth part of stealth too often. But what I really like is the ability to fast search. That is, without a doubt, my favorite feature of stealth. Throw it in the back. Let's dump out this stuff.
Shit, I'm beat.
Let's even dump some of this so that we can expand our carrying capacity temporarily. Okay. Oh my god, man. Are all of these going to be 2 for 2? These are very rich in materials.
Time to bail on this dump.
Broken weapons inside of that. Not what I would have expected there. That's that crazy Stave Decay logic, though. The van is actually filling up quite a bit. Which means we should probably get this going. Why didn't this...
Nothing worth a damn in this place.
Okay, I just needed to just completely search the building. Might be a zombie in this one. Where's my skill? Swordplay? You're not invited.
New place?
Wow, there was 2 in every one of these. That's really nice.
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. There we go. So that's a total of like, what, like 8? Let's check these out real quick as well. Wow.
That's a lot of shit.
This place is really good. Here's the last one.
Bunch of funkin' nothing.
Hey, if we needed materials before, we are not going to need them for a little while now. We need to start grinding up as many of these as possible in preparation. Where were they? Oh, here they are. Got them. Okay, we actually got so much crap that we need to head back. Wait, once again, did I not... I want to make sure this building stays listed as searched.
Like to see.
There we go.
No zits.
Yep. Okay,
We really should be focused on wiping out all the plague hearts in town.
where's our base at? Ugh, a little further than I'm happy with, but we just have so much stuff right now that we just can't go on further.
Got any help?
Our scattered survivors are apparently not doing too good. Probably, it's because they're not paying to win. They didn't buy the pyro launcher, so they don't have the best weapon in the game. That is what happens when you are not paying to win. One of the commenters, I can't remember his name, starts with an N, but he was talking about how certain things are, like, overpowered in the game. Like the pyro launcher. I agree, the pyro launcher is super overpowered. It's the best weapon in the game. And the Builder Legacy, I think it's also, like, really overpowered. And I don't think that tuning it down is the answer so much as I think the Builder Legacy just needs a rework. It's just insane how good that Legacy is. Even if they did something where if you choose the Builder Legacy, it takes up both slots. So, like, you can only pick one Legacy. The Builder Legacy would still be the one to pick. Because it's just insane being able to just ignore power and electricity completely. Basically just delete those mechanics from the game. Yay. This is where I wish I knew a way through, but I don't, so we're gonna go around. Shouldn't be that much different though, or shouldn't be that much longer to get home. Drop this crap off. Maybe I'll help those guys, because I am, sometimes I'm a benevolent ruler, and I help people. We'll see though. Also glad that I took the broken Trekker instead of the other car. I'll tell you that right now.
What good times felt like.
Might have a Mr. Nosy on us. Well, no, I'm not interested in having Mr. Nosy around.
Supplies delivered.
$23. Let's grind up some more of them. Oh, I hear him. Oh, I guess he wants to fight him? Okay, that's fine. We fight those guys. It's all good to me. Okay, so we're full on materials, so let's go drive over to the van and begin using that. Oh, he changed his mind. He's coming out for me now. Guess he's indecisive. It's okay, I get it. We can't all be can't all be calm decision makers. Wow, there's so many rucksacks still. That's crazy.
Watch out, I saw a plate.
Mr. Nosy can't figure out how to get past the car. Fine.
That won't work.
Or he'll just get vaporized. That's also fine. Okay, two things we're gonna do. Call him the fuel trader and arm for plague hearts. Try to knock out two things at once.
Shaping up here. Can someone handle it? Someone
Okay.
not me.
We got 16 samples, so we got to make sure we use the last sample wisely. We got to, you know, farm up some more samples. So we're going to use our last one of those. And we're going to pull out a bunch of ammo.
Spare anyone for a while? Are you up for helping us get this project finished?
Shit, that's a tough one.
This away, this away, this away. Let's activate this over here in the meantime. No, actually, we have the salvage furnace. We're wasting some parts, so instead, let's do that. Let's keep it like this, because I wanted to keep some inventory slot open. Also, let's repair the weapon. Cancel. Now you can start doing that. The trader... Fuel trader... What? Okay, we'll come back for him. It's
Sure dropped that fucking ball.
Sorry to hear that.
That was somebody's quest timed out. Wah, wah. The fuel in. I don't want to leave without a repair thing as well. And then they're playing this, like, dreadful sounding music to make it sound like there is some, like, consequence to whatever. They're like, oh, you big jerk, you big meanie, you didn't save those people and now they got wrecked by zombies. So sad. Alrighty. That just means that I can do what I want. That's all it means, you know. If they're dead and they're turned to zombies, that just means I can do what I want to do. Like, Undead Labs is like, oh man, we want to respect human life. You know, we don't want to make you fight enemy humans too frequently. I'm like, let me tell you what. There is no... The only life that gets respected is mine in State of Decay 2. That's how it works, especially in the Nightmare Zone. I mean, come on, what are you talking about? You want me to, like, risk my neck? This isn't the Rousey protocols. Okay, let's keep this thing grinding up materials.
Here's the crazy thing about getting saved out there. The people who rescued me weren't part of the network. Had no idea who I was. They were just good people who saw a man in trouble and came running. We could all learn from their example, don't you think?
You know how I say the game is self-aware? It's times like those where I think the game is self-aware. Is Undead Labs, you know, watching me? They're like shaking their finger at me, like, what a jerk. Like, what a jerk he is. Like, yeah, well, guilty is charged.
These plague hearts makes my lungs burn. If it ain't the heat, it's the humidity.
It's gonna be an annoying one. Let's just remove these guys real quick. Killing them now will just make it a little bit easier to not set myself on fire. And now we can commence the burning. So once again, the reason we're doing this is because we need samples.
We'll have some more.
Oh, what am I doing? No feral that time, what do you know? Okay, we're gonna take the ruck, of course. We're gonna take the samples. That's gonna scrap for 30, or we can sell... Nah, we don't need influence. We're gonna be gaining a lot here, so let's take this. We're gonna take, like, one thing from each plague art. Take, like, kind of like the best item we can get. Because, like, we don't really need influence at the moment. I mean, the crowbar probably is a decent pickup, because we could scrap that. I mean, we're doing pretty good on... We're almost up to 2,000, but I've seen how quickly you can run out of your... What do you call it? Kind of awkward shot. Yep, that's an awkward shot.
I'm sorry, are you hurting?
And he's burning me.
Fucked you up real good.
Okay, you get outside real quick. He's still on me, jeez. Okay, that's the end of him. Okay, what are we gonna take? No, we want that. What is the scrap for 26? Yeah, we'll take that. Give me that sample. I don't want to waste any more of my scent block. Next target is St. Marcus Drugstore. That's probably Mackey's favorite place. You ready to deal? Put this away. Pop over this. In we go. Shut the door. Blocking my shots. Setting me on fire.
I'm sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more. Fucked you up
Got
real
him.
good.
Set that guy on fire. Into him. Check our influence. Basically 8,000. Okay, take the samples, take that. Just use all those up. 24 parts to salvage, we'll take it.
Gotta be quieter.
Mackie needs to be quieter, jeez. Never thought I'd heard him say it. It was insincere. I think we can all agree with that.
I heard some Z's moaning back there.
Try to get away from him a little bit.
I'm sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more.
I was wondering when the Pharaoh would show up. You know, wouldn't be a plague art without a Pharaoh. How many times have I been set on fire and managed to not get an injury from that? Oh god, I just realized I don't have scent block on. What a jerk. That's right. You get in that. Not dead yet, huh? Oh, got a T-pose. My stamina back. Get choppinating. And they come in a straight line like that, they are not a huge threat. 3 1-hits in a row. Very nice. I forget, is my TV on or no? Let me check my... Okay, good. My TV volume is off. 10 samples. That's more what I'm talking about. Okay, we want this. Let's take one of those. Oh, we actually just want to take those with us. Mac 10 barely salvages for anything. 15, that's pretty low. We'll take that.
I am kicking zombie ass.
Rest in pepperonis. Yeah, I'll just blow him up with this. Makes a ton of noise, but whatever. Okay, this kind of gets us back on track a bit, plus a bunch of miscellaneous supplies. Right over here and drop some stuff off. How are we doing on supplies right now? We're pretty good on everything except fuel. Pretty good haul of stuff, I'll say. Repair this while we got it. Switch to a nice... okay, how many samples are we up to now? 44? Pretty good. Pretty good. Could be better, but it's a good start. I feel a lot better. Oh yeah, let's bring out our new rifle. Where is it? Oh, it should be lower on the list, I think. There it is. 3 stacks of ammo is good enough. And then we'll take the pyro launcher. This one, I guess. Let's reload it real quick. That other one I'll have to repair manually since, like I said, it's not going to regenerate on its own, unfortunately. Are there any gas stations on the way home? Gas station. Looking for gas stations. I think there'd be one in this area somewhere. There's one. All this driving around, it's like you need a ton of gasoline for it. So someone said, what about, we'll take the time to pick up samples now, because we actually need them.
Can't do it.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let's hunt the zombies. That looked more like a chest shot to me, but I'll take the headshot if they're going to give it to me. We're just going to shoot him because he's a jerk. Or I'm like compulsively reloading. Well, apparently that death in the family caused some anger amongst the zombies. Okay, that's them. I was wondering if those guys would interfere with this, but they're too far away for it to matter.
Oh man.
That guy's not too far away, though.
All that work for this?
Snacks, of course. What do you expect to find inside of a fuel canister? I wouldn't expect to find fuel in it. I would expect to find
No Zeds around.
snacks.
Maybe we're making a dent in the fuckers.
Ah, they gave me materials. I mean, still happy to get some materials, but I really was hoping to get... I was really hoping to get fuel. Take a quick look around. I'm not going to check the roof. I'm much too lazy for that. You guys already know I don't like looting very much. The only time I like to loot is if I have stealth or scouting. Both of those make looting easier. That sucked. No fuel there. Deal with this nosy person. Are there any fuel places on the way back? Yes, there is. Let's check that one next. What are our quests looking like? Survivor and oh, they want to destroy that zombie or that plague art. Okay, on we go to get more fuel. So yeah, someone asked about challenges, like just kind of like will break for plague samples. What is this? Gunner's Texas Style House. Rated #1. Voted best regional steakhouse 2 years running. Blue ribbon flavor, yellow ribbon prices. Steak, ribs, pigtail, seafood. Pigtails, seafood, and chicken. Home style cooking, or at least even the Texas. Is that where we are? Are we in Texas? Is that? We must be in Texas. That must be where we are. Does that mean all of the regions are in Texas, since obviously you can drive to them? I'm gonna assume we don't like drive across the... Oh, I gotta turn my computer volume off. Down you go, volume. I was always wondering where this was, but yeah, I mean, I could see it being Texas. I don't see why we would get that advertisement if we weren't in Texas. I mean, if they're advertising for a restaurant that's not in the relatively immediate area, that would be kind of interesting. But no, yeah, we must be in Texas, and that must mean Mare Valley and Cascade Hills are also in Texas. Because why else would you be able to drive to them? Because like I said, I'm going to assume that we don't drive, like, cross-country. Okay, so who hurt us? He's putting some effort into it, but takes more than effort. I mean, at least we're finding fuel. It's not quite as good as a fuel rucksack, but... Is that a horde over there? Yes, got a full-size plague horde.
Damn it, locked.
I could have actually just unlocked that quietly.
Yeah, I bet I'll be using this.
Gosh, what are they doing to me? Oh, look at this. This is actually a plague art location we didn't fully loot. Katana machete. It's actually not a bad weapon. Oh, the durability is awful, though. Take this, because this thing only salvages for 18 due to the damage. Wait, there's one more item we haven't looted. Here it is. What do we got? Ah, okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Let's throw that in, and we'll just leave this on our back. Okay, we actually need to get home since the trader is going to be leaving in 10 minutes.
No point looking around here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get out of control now, game. Oh yeah, so I was talking about challenge modes. You know what? After I get the 100 days done, yeah, I might do that. Maybe I'll do it before. Maybe I'll create another nightmare file. But there's definitely things I could do, especially because that's like a short thing that could be like someone challenged me to do a Nightmare Zone, 1 survivor, no home base for 10 days. That wouldn't be a super long series, because I'd either die and screw it up, or we would do it and we'd get the 10 days done. Okay, we hit our capacity. No, we're right at cap. Oh, I guess we did hit our capacity. I need to turn my headset volume down. The thunder of those BFGs startled me.
Be on your best behavior, okay? We want them to keep.
Looks like we might have a custom siege coming in soon due to that screamer.
I got something you want, you got something I want.
All right.
Have fun. It's a megaphone.
That one. Okay, let's do this.
All right.
Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, man. They're making it dramatic.
I got a feeling you
I want
and me can do
this.
business.
Sure. Sounds good.
Stop moving. What are you doing? Oh, gotta fight people, I see. No! Ah!
Fuck up.
Ah, gotcha in time.
Okay, let's
Trade,
do this.
trade. I'll take those. That's all I want. Oh, wait, no, we can sell stuff. We can sell stuff. Let's get this to continue. Grinding up my materials. Let's actually have our
Hi. I've
resourcefulness
got something I
character
wanna
do
hear
that.
about. Can you come meet me?
Always love doing trading with resourcefulness. She also has backpacking, doesn't she? Yeah, she's got backpacking and resourcefulness, making her very good for selling things. So, what do we want to sell? We can sell both of
That sort of
those.
stuff.
I could keep one just for the sake of having a collector's item. Let's see if she even has the influence available for this.
Let's make a deal.
Make a deal!
Sounds good.
What are you doing?
Hey there, business
Okay.
partner.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay, let's sell all the small stuff first. Oh yeah, she had plenty of influence for that. That wasn't a big deal at all. Okay, back to Mackie. Thought you were done, Mackie? You're still on the clock. You are my designated we need to save fuel guy. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's go put more parts in. CNC mill. Good. Everything is looking good except for fuel, and fuel is like, it's not looking bad. And what do you, look at this. There's a fuel tank right over here. Do we have like a quest or something? Oh yeah, these guys over here. Looks like they want us to like dismember zombie legs. One leg at a time, I'm guessing that's what it's referencing.
Can't do it.
Oh, that means we're gonna have company. We didn't have too much company, that was good. Is this the right location? Yes.
This dump is clear.
I see a lot of zombies coming in. They shouldn't put up much of a fight.
Very nice. Right off the bat, we got a fuel. A can of fuel.
All that work for this?
Part. That's not correct English. We just found parts. I'm guessing the last one is outside. On top of this? No. Mackie's tired, so I don't want to run around too much. Where could the last searchable be? This is where scouting would come in handy. Wait, is that it? Bunch of chemicals. I like it when you find chemicals. You tend to find a ton of them. Chemicals are pretty valuable. Not only for making weapons, but also for just selling. You can just sell the chemicals. They're worth a decent bit. Deal with the zombie attack. So one of the ideas I had is I think I might go into Daybreak and get a little bit more influence and buy a Clio accelerator.
A lot of fucking zombies.
And see how effective it is at improving lighter weapons. Because the Clio accelerator is basically a super brake. It's like, it's better than the advanced brake. And what I kind of want to see is, can it enhance the really wimpy guns? You know, like the Sleeper Cell PPK, the Competition Mark III. Can it enhance the wimpier guns and suddenly make them into these, like,
Looks like the dead have come calling again.
monstrosity, just like Super Slayer guns? Oh, that guy got blasted. But look how good their accuracy is against regular zombies. Get him, Eric. Blast him. What are you, like, locking onto him? I guess you just can't see him at that angle. Get him. He's inside the base. You're not doing your job. Oh, now they never mind. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I complimented him too early.
Here we go, people!
Is that a feral I saw over there? Go get the problem solver equipped. Okay, if it was a feral, we would have heard it by now, so it must have just been a regular zombie running really fast. In a grayish shirt. That bloater. He'll make it here eventually. Oh no, he saw me looking up. He got stage fright. Okay, I guess we gotta go look for the remaining zombies. I don't mind running right now, just because we're gonna be switching characters very soon. Secure the base. Here's someone banging on one of the doors. So he bashed his way in, only to want to bash his way back out again.
I learned here to keep surviving this shit.
It's fine with me. The BFG on him. And let's go. Who else has swordplay? Someone's swordplay is going to be useful for that quest. You do. Okay, we're going to go do that weird quest for those guys.
We just dropped off a thank you gift. Honestly, I'm not sure how we'd have made it this far without the sheriff.
Got 3 stimulants from that. That's pretty good. So if you're wondering, why do I always have some strong painkillers and stims? It's because I tend to get strong painkillers and stims from a combination of the sheriff's legacy and from killing the plague guards. Repair. Get a pyro launcher. Sounds like my cats are duking it out, but sounds like they're also a few rooms away, so I don't think my microphone will pick it up. Those cats are always fighting each other. It's like one of their favorite activities. Does it need fuel? Not yet. It does need a repair, though. In State of Decay 1, you didn't really have to worry about that on repairing vehicles. Vehicles did need repairs, but what you did is you just have to have an auto facility. Auto mechanic facility, and as long as you had that, it would just repair them overnight automatically. It was a little easier to deal with, to say the least. Keep making some of those. And let's transfer one of these over. There we go.
Honestly, I'm kind of amazed by how much we've already
The Wandering
accomplished.
Trader, too. Wandering Trader in an infestation? I mean, between you and me, I don't know if setting up shop inside of an infestation is like prime real estate. But, you know, what do I know? I'm not the expert. Here's the screamer.
Shut up already!
Well, let's see if we can just handle these zombies. Cats are making a ruckus back there. Okay, it's clear.
How's it going?
I have a supplier with a line on some interesting equipment. Take a look.
Sure.
Ah, I see. This is a Zed Hunter merchant. So since we're low on samples, we may as well buy... Well, let's buy the scent block, the bait, the cloud grenades. Oh, I'll take another Echo X3. I'll definitely take them. Look at this real quick. Just because it looks like a giant gun case.
Oh look, more nothing.
It was a giant nothing. Of course. Another full-size plague horde. You can ignore that though, it's not too big of a deal. Might be a big deal for that merchant though. But you know what? I don't feel obligated to save that merchant. Merchant has already served her usefulness to me. Might be able to do this with a little bit of daylight to spare. Enough daylight to see that this is where the ramp up there is. Why don't we actually go into the parking spot for a change? Okay.
Damn, it's locked. That was loud.
Where is he at?
Welcome to our humble.
Okay, Thicadel, shoot some legs off of zombies.
Can't talk. Hey,
Let's just accept the quest.
Hey, good luck out there, okay?
I have to specifically go to the swine and bovine to do. I can't just do it anywhere I want. That's annoying. Okay, to the swine and bovine. Picky, it's like, are the zombie legs over there like special or something? I mean, he's the weirdo, not me. Maybe he's an expert in being weird, so we'll roll with it. Not like we have too much. Well, we do have a choice. We could just say no. But I've never finished this quest line, so For curiosity's sake, I'll do it. Got to refuel pretty soon. Probably should refuel just right here because it's quiet. Okay. And when night starts falling, it starts falling fast. Like, look at the look how dark it's already become. Soon we won't be able to see but a few feet in front of us. Everyone knows I love nighttime. Okay, so here we are at the Swine and Bovine.
I'm here now. Let's get this done.
Watch yourself up there.
It just feels weird to shoot at him and not kill him.
I want to see if just slicing their legs off will count. Yes, it will.
Catch my breath.
I do it a second time on him? Ah, we'll just go get one of these guys. There you go. Here, have another one there. There's an 11th one on the house. Saves us some bullets, too. Pretty simple. If I had to use a gun, I'm not sure. I might have used a shotgun or something. Well, that would have been super loud. But maybe that's the point. Make it super loud, make them come to you, and then blast them. Speaking of shotguns and blasting people, the Echo Weapons review it's coming along. The progress on it is I listened to it one last time to make sure the audio was good, and the audio was good. So the voiceover is actually complete, and now what I got to do is put it in Adobe Premiere Pro and start putting the video footage on it. The complication on that is trying to find out how to make it look nice. There are certain parts that are like really logical, like where it's really obvious how the video is going to look. And then there's parts where it's not as obvious. Let me get this zombie off of me. Like basically what I need is, they call it B-roll footage. That's basically just like generic footage that is just something for you to watch in the meantime. I'm gonna need some B-roll footage for the parts where I'm just kind of talking in general. Because once we actually get into the descriptions of things, then it's a lot easier, because then you just find the video footage of that you recorded. Okay, so he's actually over here. Barrel. Where's the problem solver at? Although we could probably just jump them and beat the crap out of them. Well, are there more zombies without legs than there used to be? I took down as many as I could. I don't really want to know what you're planning to do with them all. Let's watch them beat them up. Yes, take them out. Take them out.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Fast enough.
Leave me alone. Oh, okay, they got him.
Hey, pal. What's up? Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
I'll take the plague samples. And that's it. I love killing that guy every time I'm here. It just feels like I'm inconveniencing them every time I do that. Because then they gotta go like, maybe I'm not inconvenient, so you take like a few steps away and they just have a new one there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about nighttime, because typically I do like it when nighttime is hazardous. I do like the feel, but it's like, in State of Decay, I tend to feel like the nighttime is just kind of tedious. And it's like, yeah, it can cause me to miss time-sensitive objectives, but for the most part, it doesn't really matter if I miss a time-sensitive objective. Oh man, that could have been... Good thing I wasn't driving at full speed. That could have been a problem. That could have been a problem. Fortunately, it wasn't a problem though. It kind of reminds me of EverQuest. There's an area, two areas I can think. One of them called Nectulos Forest. It was like kind of the basic area of the Dark Elves, and so the Dark Elves, they had a racial ability where they had, you called it ultravision, which basically I think it was like ultraviolet vision or something, but they had like insane vision where they could see at night basically as good, almost like it was daytime. But if you came as a different race, and so you didn't have that racial ability, ultravision, the Nectulos Forest was basically like pitch black at night, and it was like super dangerous. And then there was another forest. This one was different, because like Nectulos Forest, it's not necessarily super different at night. It's just super dark. But then you had the Kithakor Forest, and that place was haunted, so at nighttime, it was like a different area altogether, and everyone was like, oh, we better be careful in Kithakor at night, or, you know, don't travel through Kithakor at night. So there was this whole element where the night, you had to fear the night. And in State of Decay, the night does pose a problem, but I don't know, overall I just find it to be kind of tedious.
But seriously, I guess
At any rate, hey, we got a lot done today. I said last episode that I wanted to get a lot of crap done, and we got a lot of crap done. We dealt with those guys over here. Their building is still revealed. We cleared this area of the Plague Arts. We looted that little cul-de-sac, where is it? Right over here. Of all those materials. Did a little bit of looting, did some questing. Did a little bit of everything. Definitely got a lot done. And hey, you know, we're on the other half of the series. You know, we're closing in on the 100 days. 100 days, I thought it wouldn't take this long, but 100 days, yeah, it takes a long time. At any rate, that is all for this episode. Oh, what are they? Look at that. Look at the materials or the parts. 2,200 parts. Feeling pretty good about that overall. Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Like this video if it's entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.